Volume profile tutorial. How to add a volume range profile indicator to the charts. We're going to the indicators list in the upper menu. Select the indicators. Let's go to the BOF folder and select the range profile indicator. Click twice on it to move it into the window configured. I'm going to make it a little bit looks better and move it to the upper side as I usually do. Now here is the properties for this indicator range profile. I would like to make it much more visible because the POC point of control is white. I would like to make it gold, much more visible, and the color I like. The border color, dim gray, is visible on the white and black, but it's very kind of thing. I would like to, for the sake of this tutorial, make it stand out pretty well. So I'm going to make it blue. And if I would like to save it as a template, I'm going to save it and name it volume profile tutorial, save as a default. So here we go. That will be by default. Click apply and OK. Now I'm getting this indicator on my chart. When first time you added the volume profile to the chart, you will get the very teeny menu on the left upper corner. Select this menu and RP. So when we click on RP button, we get this empty volume range profile. When you put this volume profile over any spot on your chart, we can expand it by dragging with the right lower corner. This is the only place to drag it and expand it. And then when I click on this frame, I can position and reposition on any location on the price or on the chart. So this is a really useful indicator because I can measure a volume profile specifically on a one particular section of my chart. If I would like to see why the price is reacted over here, I can put my volume range profile and find that the POC with the orange line, this orange line, is actually the spot where the price actually came, went slightly through and reacted. And usually this is the situation. The price usually respects the point of control of the previous range. So this range, or even I can put it on lower position and see what's going on over here. So the price is kind of gets scared of this point of control and reacted by bouncing from it. Very nice. I can reposition it to any place on the chart and measure whatever I would like to see and measure, like this point of control. If the price would like to come back to this region in the future, I know that the price most likely will be reacted on this point of control, or this bell curve will be a range zone, because this is the range, this is the whole range that creates a resistance or a support for the price. Now I see that this is what we're seeing right here. We can see the insufficiency on the price. It is another quite interesting place on the range profile, because on the range profile, on a volume profile, we're interested with the maximum volume, and also we are interested with the minimum volume. You see, this is the spot with almost zero volume over here. Why it is? It is significant because the price that was triggered with this situation, and the pressure was accumulated somewhere like over here, the pressure on both sides from the bottom and from the upper side of that, and then the prices jumped out of that situation of this pressure and extended so furiously, so when the price moved up very fast, then it created this extension candle. This is where the trades were not conducted properly. As you can see by the range profile, the insufficient trades were done right over here, and this is the area or a zone of our potential interest. This particular, if price will come back, I'll be quite interesting to observe what happens when the price will reach this area, because this is the area of the significant decision by the buyers to go through this area where there are no sellers at all. The sellers were gone completely in this very spot. So there's two places on the range profile that give us a particular interest. It is the maximum on the bell curve over here, maximum point of control where the maximum value traded on both sides, and a bid and ask, and the price may react it over here, and we're always looking how the price is going to approach it, respect it or disrespect it. If the price respected this particular point of control, maximum value, and will go up, that means it is a resistance zone or it's a support zone. If price disrespected, the price is going to change momentum, directional momentum, and will probably retest it again and going even lower, like it happens right over here. We can put a more than one range profile, as many as we wanted to, just by clicking on the same button and add it to our chart. Why this range profile is movable on the chart? Because we would like to see the current and relevant to our trading situation, especially if we are scalping. Why the price, for example, reacted over here. We can put this range profile over here and measure this last situation, last range on the way up. We can, let me drag it and see the point of control right here is, this is a little bit too steep, right over here, and the price is reacted on that point of control. We get bounce and the price went again to the same movement to go higher. And to change from the volume to the, you can change it to the delta, is by going to this upper side, and you see there's a V out there. V is volume, this is a market profile, and this is the D. D means delta. So D, when you click over here, you're seeing the D, that means a delta. So you can change between the volume, market profile, and the delta profile. This is the delta profile. Delta is the difference between the bid and ask. So now you're able to see the delta not only with a delta indicator on a footprint, but you can see the delta in a horizontal way. This is quite fascinating. You can create a whole strategy based on an abnormal volume profile, based on minimum volume profile, and based on the influence between the horizontal and vertical volumes. So this is fascinating indicator and is very flexible, can be movable anywhere on your chart. Now, if you'd like to totally remove this indicator, select it, like select it over here. And when you select it, you can click on a delete. It will remove all, like I click delete. It will ask me, would I like to remove all of the range profiles or not? In this situation, I'm going to say no. And I would like to delete only this particular range profile by going to the upper left corner, click on X, and it will remove only that particular range profile. I still have my other profiles. If I want to remove them as well, I can do the same operation by going to the left upper corner and remove it. By the way, there's not only one place that you can stretch this or this rectangle. You also can go into the upper corner, put your mouse over, hover it. It will grab for the corner and you can stretch it as well. So this is two locations, two corners, this one and this one you can use to stretch it. And by clicking in the middle, you can reposition it on the chart.